Welcome back to GH Always channel. Today we will learn about the dramatic developments unfolding in Port Charles, where secrets threaten relationships, surprises await unsuspecting residents, and suspicions create rifts between loved ones. Secrets and revelations in Port Charles. Chase and Brooke Lynn's park bench confession. The crisp autumn air surrounds Harrison Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine Chase as they sit closely together on a weathered park bench, fallen leaves dancing around their feet. Chase's expression is earnest, his eyes reflecting genuine concern, as he gently takes Brooke Lynn's hand in his. "If you truly want to keep this secret," he advises with the wisdom of his detective background, "you need to find a way to process your hurt without showing it to the world." His words carry the weight of experience. Emotions visible on one's face inevitably invite questions, and questions lead to revelations better kept hidden. Brooke Lynn's struggle is particularly poignant given her recent discovery about her teenage pregnancy and childbirth. The truth she uncovered has shattered her understanding of that formative period in her life, leaving her reeling with emotions she can barely contain. The park's serenity contrasts sharply with her internal turmoil, as she wrestles with whether to heed Chase's advice or finally unburden herself of the secret that's clearly eating away at her composure.
Olivia S. Mystérieuse Surprise.
Meanwhile, at the magnificent Quartermaine mansion with its imposing columns and meticulously maintained gardens, excitement radiates from Olivia Quartermaine. Her eyes sparkle with anticipation as she nearly bounces on her toes, exclaiming, "Got a surprise for you." The enthusiasm in her voice fills the grand room, momentarily lightening the typically tense atmosphere of the Quartermaine home. Yet, true to form in this household of strong personalities and stronger opinions, Olivia will soon find herself in the familiar role of peacemaker. The question on everyone's mind: what is this surprise? And who is the fortunate, or perhaps unfortunate, recipient? With Lois Chiarullo having retreated to Bensonhurst to give Brooke Lynn space to process her emotions, speculation abounds that Olivia's surprise might be Lois's return. If so, Olivia's peacekeeping skills will certainly be put to the test, mediating between mother and daughter, whose relationship has always been as passionate as it is complicated. Trust issues and confrontations. Lulu and Dante's stable showdown. The Quartermaine stables provide a dramatic backdrop for what appears to be an intense confrontation between Lulu Spencer and Dante Falconeri. The usually composed Lulu's face is flushed with emotion as she delivers a devastating accusation. "It makes me wonder if you're someone I can trust." The words hang in the air between them, sharp and painful. Dante's reaction is immediate and visceral, his expression a mixture of shock and hurt. This man who has consistently proven his devotion to his ex-wife and the mother of his son, Rocco, appears blindsided by her suspicion. The stable's wooden walls seem to close in around them as years of history, love, and now doubt create an emotional powder keg. Whatever has triggered Lulu's suspicions must be significant, as she's never questioned Dante's loyalty before, even through their most difficult times. Their conversation will undoubtedly escalate, with long-buried feelings and unresolved issues bubbling to the surface. The peaceful setting of the stables will stand in stark contrast to the emotional storm brewing between these two individuals who once shared everything. Hospital drama unfolds. Elizabeth's urgent request. In the sterile environment of General Hospital, Elizabeth Baldwin lies in her hospital bed, her broken leg elevated and immobilized. Despite her physical constraints, her expression is determined as she announces her need to visit someone. The urgency in her voice suggests this isn't a social call, but something of vital importance. Perhaps she wishes to be wheeled to Rick Lansing's room, to compare notes on the accident that left them both injured. Elizabeth's analytical mind would naturally want to piece together the fragments of memory from before and after the crash, creating a complete picture of what truly happened. However, her timing may be unfortunate, as Rick currently has another visitor with far less noble intentions. Ava's opportunistic proposal. In Rick's hospital room, the always calculating Ava Jerome leans in conspiratorially, her voice low but intense as she suggests they use this to their advantage. The glint in her eyes speaks of financial opportunity where others might see tragedy. Just moments earlier, she had interrupted Rick as he was about to call the police regarding Christina Corinthos Davis's attempted murder. A fortuitous intervention from Ava's perspective. Now she sees not justice but profit, a chance for blackmail that could benefit them both financially. The question remains whether Rick will embrace this scheme. Years ago, during his brief marriage to Nina Reeves, he might have jumped at such an opportunity without hesitation. But people change, and sometimes even the most opportunistic individuals develop lines they won't cross. Will Rick join Ava in her blackmail plot? Or has he evolved beyond such machinations? Moral dilemmas in the chapel. Christina's confession crossroads. The hospital chapel, with its soft lighting and atmosphere of contemplation, becomes the setting for perhaps the most profound moral dilemma currently unfolding in Port Charles. Christina Corinthos Davis and Lucky Spencer sit in the wooden pews, their voices hushed but their conversation weighty with consequence. Lucky knows the truth, that Christina cut Rick's brake lines in a misguided attempt to target Ava. The irony that Rick, not Ava, was injured as a result only compounds the gravity of Christina's actions. Lucky's moral compass points clearly as he gently but firmly asks if she's considering confession. His expression conveys both compassion and conviction, understanding the difficulty of her position, while recognizing the importance of accountability. Christina's dilemma is excruciating. A confession would likely result in attempted murder charges, regardless of her intended target. Yet remaining silent means living with the guilt of her actions and the knowledge that Ava could reveal the truth at any moment, and certainly not in a way that would show Christina in a sympathetic light. The stained glass windows cast colored shadows across her troubled face, as she weighs perhaps the most consequential decision of her life. As the chapel's quiet envelopes them, the contrast between its peaceful sanctuary and the turmoil of Christina's soul creates a powerful tableau of a woman at a crucial crossroads, with paths leading either to redemption through truth or deeper entanglement in deception. The residents of Port Charles find themselves at various crossroads, each decision potentially altering the course of their lives and relationships forever. As secrets threaten to surface and trust hangs in the balance, the coming days will undoubtedly bring both heartache and healing to this community bound together by their shared history and intertwined futures.